Intruders in Cloud City. Touchdown and investigate.
From Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection, Twin Pod Cloud Car.
Bespin Guard, who is she?
I'm Princess Leia. I'm being followed, Lando.
Quick, get in.
Lando Calrissian and other action figures each sold separately. You can open and close both cockpits and push the landing gear up.
Don't worry, they'll never catch you now.
Twin Pod Cloud Car from Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately. From Kenner.
So that was actually a pretty awesome vehicle. That's the Twin Pod Cloud Car, which kind of reminds me of the Pod Racer, which makes a lot of sense. This is a pod, Pod Racer Twin Pod Cloud Car. It's a cool looking thing, and obviously you can fit 2 figures in it, which is nice. It's very important, one for each section, which really it really means 1 per section, so it works, it's enough, and it makes sense. And it also has landing gear, which you can fold up, which is nice, and it's definitely good attention to detail. They're definitely, this was them paying attention and knowing that, they needed to focus and they needed to get some good stuff in there. It needed to be good. It needed to be really good. It needed to work out well, and I personally like it, and I hope you guys do too. Yeah.
Take away his laser pistol, Lobot. You'll pay for this, Lando Calrissian.
Han Solo and other action figures each sold separately.
Outnut, check the carbon freezing chamber.
Ready, sir.
Why did you do it? The Empire tricked me, Han. I had no choice.
Prepare for freezing.
Long live the Alliance.
Goodbye, my friend.
Lando Calrissian and Han Solo, Ugnaught, and Lobot action figures each sold separately. From Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. From Kenner.
Okay, so again, that was a action figure commercial, kind of mentioning these whole entire ideas of the whole entire carbonite freezing and all that stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And it had Lando, it had Lobot, it had Ugnaught, and it had Han figures being advertised there, which is cool. It's obviously a super key scene in the 5th movie, so it's very nice to see that they emphasized that very well. So yeah, really nice stuff, and very happy to see that they even factored in some element of that, even though obviously I hope that they have more than that, because that was just a piece of plastic. I hope that they actually have a little bit of a I hope they have the whole entire location stuff. I don't know yet, because I don't remember if they ever did a whole set for that, and I would love to know. So let's keep going.
Chewie, an Imperial probot is searching for the Rebel base.
It's Kenner's turret and probot playset. You have to put it together.
Let's check it out, Chewbacca. Keep me covered with a laser cannon.
Action figures each sold separately. You can move Han Solo with the action lever and knock out the probot.
We got him, Chewie! Yay! But now they know where we are.
Turret and probot playset from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately.
So that was the turret and probot playset, which is pretty cool. It reenacts that scene from Hoth, which looks really awesome. Obviously, a lot of these commercials are jumping back and forth. Sadly, when I got these commercials, they were so they were not organized in the most ideal manner, but it's better than nothing, and I'm okay with it personally. So it's cool. So yeah, it's a good bunch of that. That's a good commercial. It has that whole entire set. It has the whole entire you move Han's legs, and then it makes it out like you're shooting it, and then it falls over and all that. It's interesting. I'm guessing it really doesn't matter what figure you put on there. It's probably just based off of how the peg is positioned, which probably factors into the positioning of the peg that actually holds up the Lobot or the Tobot or whatever. So yeah, it's perfectly fine.
Cloud Car pilot reporting, sir.
Twin Pod Cloud Car and action figures each sold separately.
All right. Make your report, pilot. Lobot, a rebel craft has just entered Bespin airspace. Sound the alarm. Attention all security personnel. Red alert. Guard, is the landing pad secure? Yes, sir. Rebel craft intercepted. We're ready for anything.
Twin Pod Cloud Car, new Cloud Car pilot, and other action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection.
So in that case, though we've already looked at the Twin Pod Cloud Car, this one emphasizes also the Cloud Car pilot, which is nice. So obviously you have the car and you have to have a specific pilot for the vehicle, and that's typically the thing that Star Wars does, is that they have unique outfits for each vehicle. Well, not every vehicle, but a bunch of them typically have that, especially the villain side. Like AT-ATs have their own, AT-STs I guarantee have had it. A bunch of these guys tend to have their own vehicles, and I guess the twin pod cars also do. So yeah, nice, good stuff.
Imperial stormtroopers injured FX7. I'll save him.
From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately.
Chewbacca's hurt too.
FX7 has 8 movable arms.
The medical droid did it. You saved me, Rebel soldier. Why? When the Force is with you, your duty is to do good.
FX7, Rebel Soldier, Imperial Stormtrooper, and Chewbacca. Action figures each sold separately. From Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. From Kenner.
Okay, so that was a commercial for some more action figures, but as well as one that's actually pretty significant, which is FX7, which has like 8 immovable arms, which is pretty awesome. Obviously, that's the robot that helped with Luke in the movie, which they intentionally did not mention that, but still, it helped with him and, being able to make things work, and just in general, it's a cool figure, and, definitely one that's desirable. The other ones, we've already talked about, like the Imperial Stormtrooper and the Rebel Soldier and Chewbacca, like, yeah, they've had figures before, and we've already gone over those guys, but FX7 was pretty cool figure, and it's one that's actually pretty nice to see that they actually made one specifically for him. And then again, Star Wars just in general, like almost every character in that universe has had like some figure made based off of them. It's just kind of like that thing about them. Like if they're seen for longer than 2 seconds, they'll most likely have their own figures made at one point, and it's pretty cool. You get to recreate all these iconic scenes from the movies and all that, and have your own play sets. So yeah,